Welcome to Kiambatu Mwangi Conversations, a place where pain speaks and hope answers. We continue to dig deep on the conversation of life abroad, and I'm joined once again by the CEO and the founder of Gimwa Security Services Limited, Mr. Kevin Mwaura. Welcome. And thank you for finding time to be with us. Today, before we get down to discuss the agents, I would like you to tell us about your company and especially on the K9 security services that you give.
Okay, thank you very much. K9 Security is a dog service where we use dog for security purposes. Okay, in our farm we have different types of dog. We have German Shepherds, which are known for their own intelligence. We have Rottweilers. This one is the ugliest dog. This dog is very muscular and very big. We also have Boerbells. These are very big in height and it has a very big mouth. We also have Malinois, which looks like German Shepherd, but it is not German Shepherd. It's known of its own speed and also intelligence.
All right, so from the ugliest dog to the fastest dog to dogs that can be adapted for puppies, and I've also heard of the ugliest dog for scaring people. Do you sell dogs, or do you give dogs for security in terms of hiring, or what exactly does your company do with these dogs?
Okay, our company, these dogs, we hire them to people on request. At the moment we are not selling the dogs because we don't have enough for selling, but to all our clients on request we have enough dog for them.
All right, so that is a physical security that is to be placed on the gate or to be in your compound for safety purposes. If you need it, you can hit on on our inbox and we are going to connect you direct to Kevin Mwaura. So Mwaura, today we continue discussing the hard truths about going abroad, and today I want us to dwell entirely on the agents. Now, why do so many Kenyans still fall for agents, even after being scammed over and over again?
Okay, it's let me say it's lack of knowledge and information, because we don't have time to research on what we want to do. I think we have so many platforms like this platform you are doing here. You listen to those people who have been in abroad and you'll get the knowledge and you'll get enough information about how to succeed to go to abroad. So many people fall in those traps because they lack information. And again, some people have pressure from homes. A married man or a married girl need to go and look for money for their family. Again, the pressure from home is kind of making people to fall in those traps. But most thing that is making people fall in that trap is lack of information and lack of enough knowledge.
So the moment you enter into an agent's office, they know, or they try to study, one, whether you have pressure that is pushing you to go to abroad. Number two, they look at the level of how desperate you are. Is that what you're telling us?
Not necessarily so, because we have some legit agencies. What happens is, you see, the moment you are being taken through the processes of you acquiring the visas and you traveling, I think that's where people lack good information and they end up getting their money taken away.
So is desperation what scammers look for or feed on?
Yeah, it's desperation and lack of knowledge. That's what is making our money go away.
So lack of knowledge, lack of information by choice, or what do you think is wrong with most of the Kenyans, or most of the people who are being scammed?
It's ignorance. Let me call it ignorance, because I don't know how everybody has a smartphone, everybody has a YouTube account, TikTok account. Why don't you spend some time and go through the platforms whereby, like we have this platform. If you listen to where we started up to where we are now, at least you will have a clear picture on how to go abroad. So I think it's ignorance that makes us get to that ditch.
Also, choosing the kind of content that you choose to look for, because some people I overheard someone saying that most of the, I don't know whether it's Kenyans or the African people, that when something is informative, you are so lazy to go deep into it, but you're scrolling to get that which is very entertaining and exciting.
Not all people, we have different types of people. We have those who are focused, and we have the confused generation.
And that is why I said most of the Africans, let's say so.
Yeah, most of them, they are like that, because I think those who need information, they always get it from where they want it from.
Okay, and some agents is it true to say that some agents are destroying people instead of helping them?
Of course they are destroying people, because if you take someone's money for granted, of course you have destroyed their potentiality, because you don't know where they got that money from. You don't know if some get this money through loans. So if you take it for granted, I think that you have make that guy to, or that lady, to be in a ditch whereby it's hard for her to come out easily. But of course, they have to come out because life has to move on.
Having gone through all this process, I'm sure you have interacted with so many people who give you stories and ask you a lot of questions. So what is the most painful or shocking story that you have seen involving fake agents?
Okay, I was involved in one with my friend. He's my close friend. I will not mention his name because of some privacies. You see, this guy was conned money by an agent, whereby he gave the agent the money. Then after 2-3 days, the agent had shifted the office, and now he was in another location. He tried to call him, he was unreachable. So I felt bad, because this guy was hospitalized, because the money he had paid the agent, it was his last hope. He's an orphan. I don't know. He was hospitalized because of the brain reverse.
So he experienced some very much body damage psychologically and all that. It was quite a huge amount of money, it seems.
Yeah, it was quite a huge money, my friend, because it was almost 200,000.
Wow. Now, and what exactly happens when someone realizes that they have been conned?
Okay, what happens now? You just accept it, because you don't have anything to do. But if you have enough money, you can follow your money. You just share the details of the contact and the office number to the DCI, and they will locate where the person is. But you find yourself, you'll spend more than what you had given him or her. So you just leave it to go, and you go for another money.
So you're telling us every day Kenyans and people across different countries are being scanned money in the hope that they will be linked to jobs abroad?
100% sure. That's what is happening now, because we all need to go in abroad. I don't know what is in this abroad that people want, but we all need to go to abroad. So everybody is after money.
They are promising good life abroad. That is it.
Okay, there is a good life, of course, but let me tell you something. Abroad is not whereby you come and find a good life easily as you think. The same job in our country are the same job here in abroad. The difference is the salary, and you have to sacrifice in abroad. If you listen to our previous talk, you'll understand how abroad life is. I gave an example of my day-to-day life, a week, a year.
Now, have you seen people lose everything because of trusting an agent?
Yes, so many people have lost their wealth, my friend. There are those people who are conned huge amounts of money, more than even 700,000. You give someone your money, then all of a sudden he or she disappears. He or she switches off his phone, my friend. It becomes hectic for you.
Yeah, but I believe in the midst of this, we also have some agents who are legitimate.
We have so many legit agents who are doing marvelous job. and who are doing great job out there.
So can you give us examples of how to spot a legitimate agent?
Okay, you might not have the correct information to spot a good or a legit agent. All you need to is to follow this channel, and you will see all the processes. These are the things that will guide you on what to do next.
Okay, so you're telling us that you've already spoke about this previously, but I really want us to keep repeating it for someone, because when a message is repeated over and over again, it makes sense to someone. Now, let me guide you through. If an agent says one thing that should make you walk away immediately, what is it?
Okay, one, there are those people who will promise you that you'll travel in 2 days, 3 days. I don't think there is any country can produce a visa with a single day or 2-3 days. That one, if you run away, that's a red flag, of course.
So, and people have they are hoping and they are telling the agent, when am I going, when am I going, when am I going? So when someone telling you are going tomorrow, you are going after 1 week, that is not possible.
That is not possible, my friend. We have processes for these things to happen, from interviews, offer letter signing, all those processes. We will talk about them, and you'll see how long it takes. I think this process takes almost 1 month, 2 months.
And what is the biggest red flag people ignore?
Okay, the biggest red flag people ignore is they are told of the soonest time they will travel on. That's the biggest red flag, because someone will come and tell you, I have a job, give me the money, and in 3 days, 4 days, you'll be traveling. Due to the anxiety and due to the pressure, you just give money and you wait for traveling. Little did you know that without some processes, you can't travel.
Let's dig deep to this process so that someone may be able to understand what is the process of moving abroad like. From when you move to your room to when you have the flight that you are going.
Okay, in the first place, you see the poster that is advertising the job, and you see the agency that is doing the advertisement. You go to the agency, and the interview date is set. You go for the interview. After you go for the interview, you are interviewed, and the selected candidates are given offer letter. And remember, this offer letter has to come with your personal details as indicated in your passport. Make sure that these details are correctly indicated as indicated in your passport. And remember, an offer letter should have a stamp from the company you are going to work for, because it should be having an original stamp, not a photocopy stamp. Your name should be written in bold, whereby it's not written by pen, it's a computer written. Again, after you get the offer letter, I think it's good you read the terms and conditions. It's good you discuss those terms and conditions with your friends. If you don't understand it, I think you should look for someone who can interpret it for you well, maybe an advocate, or else look for another person more than you who will elaborate it well for you, because these terms and conditions sometimes they hinder our success, because you go to some raw expectation as you thought you are going.
So after we now have our offer letter, we have read terms and conditions, we have seen it is favorable for us. What next?
What next is you will be subjected for a medical, so that after the medical, now we can go for visa processing. If you are medical fit, the visa will be processed. If you are medical unfit, your visa will not be processed.
And this visa, how long will it take for us to have it?
Now, this one depends with the country, whereby the agency of people. So this one has no specific time, but at least 2 to 3 months, your visa should be ready.
Help someone to understand what is a visa, in case somebody have not traveled and they are wondering what is this thing you are calling visa.
Visa document, it's a single entry permit in a foreign country.
So you're telling us when you're going to a foreign country, apart from the passport you have, you also need a visa?
Yeah, that's a mandatory document. You can't travel without a visa. I think the countries you can't travel without a visa is only the Eastern African countries, those countries that surround our country. But from there, you need a visa.
Yeah, so the countries you can travel without a visa, they are just within your region.
Yeah.
But when you're going abroad, when you're going far away, you need they need to know whether you are going to work, whether you are going to visit, and probably for how long you are going to stay, right?
Yeah, they need to have your information and the purpose you are going to their country, and they need to get to know about your financial status.
And where can you be able to get this visa from after now? Who generates the visa, that is?
After the country generate the visa, your visa is posted online.
Which country? What do you mean after the country generates visa?
All countries generate their visa. The country you are going in, they generate visas and they post them online. All country, all over the world. If you need to get information about your visa, you'll find your visa online and you check it through your passport number.
So you are telling us when an agent tells you that, come, you now need to pay for money, your visa is out. First of all, the immediate thing to do is to go to the next cyber or use your phone to go online and search for your visa. And if you see it, you have to see it, it is there, so that you go and make payments, right?
Not only to see, it has to indicate that it's ready for printing. Yeah, so you just go through your smartphone, check for your visa. After you see your visa is there and it's ready for printing, that's the time you are free to give money to the agent. That's the time you are free to confirm now you are traveling.
So come here and don't come where I'm seated. What I'm saying, or I am trying to reduce this in a way that my audience can be able to understand. You are traveling, it is your first time. You have to have a visa, and this visa, it is possible to see it even before you make your payments. It is online, ready for printing, generated by the country of your destination. Is that what you're telling?
That's what I'm saying. Your visa, immediately you sign an offer letter, the country you are going, they will generate a visa for you and they will post it online in their platforms. So that visa, you will check it using your passport number, and after checking it using your passport number, you will find it saying ready to print. Others are saying under processing. Others will say the visa has expired. There are those visas which expire due to passport have expiry date, which are so close, and the duration of time you had applied for, it's not equal to the time the visa is needed. So those people, they get their visa, the visa has expired, and yet they have not traveled.
And when this visa is coming online, are you able to see there that the kind of visa you have been given is work visa, visit visa, or can you have such details there?
Okay, a visa has all your details. The country you are going, your employer, your passport number, date of birth, all details. The same details you had in your offer letter are the same details you'll find in your visa. The only thing you'll not find in your visa is only salary.
Wow, I like that. I asked this question because somebody went to the agent. They were told, come, your work visa is ready. And then they did not check and they went. And when they got the visa, they realized later, not even when they are there, they did not even read because they were so excited. When they got to their destination country, they realized my visa was a visit visa, not even a work permit visa. Are you getting?
I'm getting it. That's why I said earlier wrong. It's good to involve an advocate in some matters if you don't understand them. Because I think an advocate will elaborate it to you well. He or she will do some research on those documents and he will give you 100% information about them. So I think if you don't understand this thing, look for one advocate there or any learned person there. He or she will guide you on how to go about them.
I also would like to bring this into the notice of our listeners that when a document comes to you from whoever is giving you the job, it is written in a foreign language that you cannot understand. I believe our smartphones has a way that you can upload that photo and have the language interpreted to a language you can understand. True or false?
That is true. But for those who don't have that knowledge of translating documents, I think involving an advocate should be the best solution as per now in our country.
And I believe this information is very powerful. Please do not accept to make a mistake that is going to cost your life because of skipping a procedural step that would have just costed you maybe some bundles, 20 shillings bundle, or 2,000 fee for what do you call them? An advocate.
Okay, an advocate, I think it's 4,000 or 5,000 for a consultation. So it's not huge amount. I think 4,000 is affordable to everybody in our country right now.
Last time you told us, compared to our life, 4,000 is nothing.
4,000, my friend, these are small money which you spend on our daily doings.
I know to someone this one may be too much, but as compared to their life, because we have had stories of people being taken to countries which was not their destination or which was not the agreement they had with the agent. We have seen people going and saying, no, this is not what we agreed. So to avoid that, for the sake of your life, that is why we are saying involve an advocate, right?
Yeah, that's right, because you're investing on your own life. 4,000 is not worth your life. So it's better you invest hard on your life than you invest retro on traveling, then you find you are losing everything.
When we are dealing with these agents, some things look normal, but actually it is a serious warning sign that you are in problem. Can you give us an example?
Okay, you see what happens. These people, they promise things that are not there. That's why you find people like those who went, I think, let me give an example, like those people who are in those who are in Iran and those who are in Russia. These guys were not promised they are going for military jobs, or those guys were informed a good job, but they ended up finding themselves in such stupid job, whereby even some are dead, some are not even known where they are. So you find yourself, you have to check the terms and the condition the first agent is giving you. Don't even hesitate to get the offer letter. Listen to the first information. Which country are you taking me? Google about the country. Get to know about the history of that country. After you get to know about the history of that country, Google about the job you are going to do in that country. After you Google the job, check deeply how much they pay, etc.
And we feel so sorry for anyone who was conned or got themselves into a foreign rat and they are really suffering, because we have seen people also they are promised to even these wonderful jobs. Like another time we had issues with people going to the Gulf countries and they are deposited, like they are just there loitering around in the streets, they don't know, their agents disappeared. So we just hope that somebody will listen and they will get the information that will guide them, right?
Sure. If you listen to this platform, we have so many topics that we will discuss on, and I'm sure at the end of the day you'll find yourself having learned all the required things, all the required process for you to travel.
What do you think would shock most Kenyans if they knew about the truth about agents?
Okay, what shocks most Kenyans? What will shock them is that these are parents with their kids, but the shocking thing about these agencies is that they are humanless. They are inhuman. Let me call them inhuman, because you find someone is taking money for even orphans. Someone is taking money. Those people, the other day I was watching a video and see someone had sold a land and he gave money to the agent, and the agent is now disappearing. He's not able to be traced anywhere. He disappeared with the money, and they sold their only piece of land for someone to go abroad in order for him to buy another land for the parents and build them a house. Yet the agent went away with the money.
That is kind of very emotional. That what will shock Kenyans is that these are parents and they are also brothers and sisters to someone, but what they are doing to another person, they forget that they also have families, right?
Sure, and karma is real.
Are some of the successful travel stories hiding the real truth?
Yes, they are hiding the real truth, my friend, because even some people who went abroad, my friend, they went and find the job they were promised is not the one they were promised, but they just worked with what they have and they are successful.
So you are telling us, in other words, that people are suffering silently abroad after using agents?
Yeah, so many people are suffering, my friend. They are doing jobs that they were not supposed to be doing, but now because they had invested on, they have to work in order for them to repay back the money or to avoid the shame of going back home, yet they had gone abroad.
And what is now making people to still trust agents even when something feels off?
Okay, I think it's the pressure that is behind them and the anxiety of going abroad. Those are two things that are very dangerous in human.
So let's elaborate a little bit, explore this pressure that is really pushing someone to find themselves trusting the agent.
Okay, the pressure, maybe you have a family and now wherever you are, you don't have a good job. So you opt to go and work so that you can able to provide for the family. Again, you find yourself now, for the young men and boys, you find them that they are going for rehab. Some people are taken abroad for rehab. For most of the people who go Gulf countries, they go for rehab.
I need you to say that louder and clearly. People are going for rehab. Why so?
Okay, I think people in Kenya believe that Gulf country, we don't have drugs. But in Gulf country, drugs are there. So don't take your kid to Gulf country thinking that you have taken him to a rehab. Same Gulf country is the same Kenya there. Because I think now alcohol is everywhere in the world. So if you think you are taking someone rehab by taking them to Gulf country, you are very wrong. That's not what it's.
Have you heard of cases where people have gone for rehab, or not necessarily for rehab? They went sober, but they happened to be deported back to their country for using drugs or such abuse chemicals.
Okay, I have a friend who was deported due to drug trafficking. That guy was very nice when he left the country, but on reaching on the country he was going, the guy started doing drug trafficking.
So he happened to realize that there is no much drug, that there is a business opportunity in drugs, and he decided to do business.
Of course, that's what he did, but unfortunately, he was caught and he was deported. In fact, he came home wearing a short and some slippers.
Kenyans are very industrious, So the social media, is it having or giving agents a scam, or is it making the scam to be worse for agent? Is it making it easy?
No, it's not making easy, because it is increasing the scamming. Because you know why? Due to the social media is whereby we get these jobs. So they are using it as a platform whereby they will con people more.
Yeah, and exactly that is what I was asking. Maybe my question didn't come out well. I'm sorry. So you believe that the social media has given the agents a good platform for them to scam more people. Why is it so?
Yeah, that's true, and it's a fact. It's because we are lazy.
Tell us.
We are easy
Don't
because
reason.
I will call you and tell you I have a job. I'll create a poster using my phone. I send to you. Then you'll be so interested in my job. Then I will take you through an interview through the Zoom. You know, we have so many white people in our country, from India, from so many countries. So you will think you are doing an interview with a Mzungu, yet he's a conman in Githurai.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? You are doing an interview on Zoom. Someone is telling you the Mzungu is outside the country, but he is somewhere in Githurai 45.
Yeah, he's in Githurai and he's speaking a good English, whereby you'll be confused and you'll say, oh, I got an employer who is a Mzungu. And he will promise you something, my friend. Later on, you'll come to realize that it was a scam.
Oh my God, this is just amazing tactics on how they are scamming people every day. So everyone should be careful about social media. Someone said that not everything you are seeing on the screen is true, right?
100% sure. Not everything you see in screen and listen, you think that is the correct information. Be careful. Be very careful with the information you are trusting. Be careful with the information you are carrying out. Yeah.
So not every gospel is being sent out there is the true gospel of Jesus. Some are the gospels of Jehovah Wanyonyi. So it is up to you to choose which gospel you are going to listen to. So before sending money, what are the 3 things someone must check?
Okay, the 3 things you should check. First, make sure that you have all the travel documents with you at hand. Starting with the passport, the good conduct, and your medical is accurate.
All these documents, you're getting them from the same office of the agent?
Not necessarily so. You know, I think I explained about your passport and the good conduct in the previous interview. So, in the first thing you should have before you travel, it's a passport and a medical and a good conduct. Those are the 3 things, the basic things you need to have in pocket by yourself. Then before you deposit the money now, you need to have a visa and a valid passport, a valid good conduct, and a valid medical.
Okay, and what is one mistake people must never make with agents?
Okay, don't trust them by giving them money in cash. Don't trust them by the information they will just give. Be less assured that even them, these jobs, they are promised by other people in abroad. So it might not go through, or it might go through. But I think giving money in bank accounts or M-Pesa, that's the way to go.
And we are not saying that you should go to an agent's office and you start showing them that you don't trust them. We are here to give you tips that will help you to know, is this person leading me to a path of scamming, or is this person legitimate? So if someone suspects a scam after paying, what should they do immediately?
Okay, what you should do immediately, you just quit the process and ask for refund of your money if you had deposited your money. If they don't give the refund of your money, I think it's the right time you go to the police or to introduce your advocate to them so that he can fight for your money.
These days, I'm also noticing that before people can go to make any payment, yes, you have talked with the agent or something, some people are coming now with an advocate saying, I want to pay you. Yes, you want me to pay you money in advance? No problem. Here is my advocate. I'm going to pay you 100,000. Of course, he's going to eat his 4,000, but let's sign that I have given you this money and give your details, so that in case of anything, my advocate is the one who is going to speak.
You know, to involve an advocate, sometimes it takes time because of they have to do some verification of your documents in order to verify that you are the owner and the holder of that ID card. Maybe you are the holder of a property that you need to put as your security. So that's why we are so scammed, because involving an advocate, it will take some time. It's a process. You don't just script documents and sign. You have to do some attestation of your document in order for it to be called a legal document.
Okay. And that is why people are running away from processes. They want the easy way to get it quickly, and that is how they get scammed.
Yeah, that's how they get scammed, because they are in rush to travel. I don't know where they are going, but maybe they think that abroad is going to be full, but unfortunately it can never be full.
There is always a space for you anytime and at your right time. Now, so that we emphasize on the message that we have just given, I would like us to kind of play a game on one sentence. I want us to do a sentence that will help our listeners, and I want this sentence to go like this. If an agent promises you, you tell us, and then I will say run. So the sentence starts, if an agent promises you,
you'll travel in 3 days,
please run. If an agent promises you,
that the salary you are going to get will increase as times goes by,
run for your life. Murife, run. So we are now coming to a close. What is the one truth people don't want to hear about going abroad through agents?
Okay, well, they don't want to hear that you have to go through an agent. But there are countries whereby you have to use an agent to go. That's mandatory. If you need your life to be in a safer hands, you have to use an agency. So many people, they don't want to hear about that. They want a direct connection, which is not available. And if it's available, you'll find yourself in a wrong hand, whereby you have costed yourself by your own ignorance.
Yeah, because some of these trustworthy agents, I understand, they also fight for your rights when you are outside there. You have an issue, some are very good. You just call them and they are there speaking to the employer and telling them, if you mistreat my client, you will have to pay him to come back to my country now, right?
You know why they do that? Because there is, before you travel, an agent will give you some document from Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Meaning that from the country you are going there, where you are going there, to certain an employee. So they have your documents, they have your details, so you are in a safer hands through the agency. Yeah.
So too much of this, and it is never, I don't think this conversation is being discussed enough. We need to have more and more of it. And thank you so much for always finding time to come and enlighten our listeners. Please give us your parting shot as you say goodbye to our listener for today.
Okay, what I will tell all those people who listen to us about this story, it's be careful. Don't be in rush. Take time to research. Follow our channels and you will get to understand what is needed for you to go abroad. So follow us and you will learn more about what is needed for you to travel. It's high time you get information and you get, these are real stories. We don't talk of narrated story or stories that we heard from people. We are giving you real stories through experience. So kindly follow us, listen to us, gather information from us, and I'm sure you'll come back to thank us, maybe by commenting, I listened to you and for real you helped me or you helped my brother. Thank you, and see you next time.
And thank you very much, and kindly remember to leave us a comment, especially if there is something that you would like us to major on, or there is a question that you are having, or any kind of clarification that you need from our side. We are here for you. My name is Kiambatu Amwangi, and this is Kiambatu Amwangi Conversations, where pain speaks and hope answers. See you next time.